Hey guys, it's Steven here from Dynamx. Now, Black Friday is not one in November, it's actually 1 week earlier by brands that plan, segment, and then launch with precision. Now, last year, over 5 billion emails were sent during BFCM weekend alone, and the ones that crushed it didn't send more, they actually just sent smarter. So, by popular demand, here's the BFCM Playbook you've all been asking for. Inside this video, I'm going to show you the 3 email tactics that we're rolling out this year at Dynamx for all of our clients, including full flow architecture and segmentation logic. I'm going to provide to you a real world zero party data sign up form example so you can enhance your strategies. Plus, special bonus, I'm going to give away the full 2025 BFCM campaign content calendar that we're going to use for our clients to drive 7 and 8 figure back end revenue. There's no fluff in here, there's no bro science, no recycled tips. This is just what worked last year and what we're going to do to enhance it this year. So let's hop into it. This is the Dynamx BFCM 2025 Ultimate Playbook. Let's go. 3 email tactics that will actually work this Black Friday, Cyber Monday. This is a secret to how all of the big brands are winning before Q4 even begins. Black Friday, Cyber Monday this year is going to be noisier than ever. Why? Because last year Klaviyo reported over 5 billion with a B total email sent during Black Friday, Cyber Monday 2024. That was up 26% year on year. Since then, Mailgun has also confirmed a 33% year-over-year spike on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but the open rates dropped, guys. They dropped to 13 to 15%. That was also sourced from Mailgun and Drip. Why? Because now 41% plus of all consumers, they're setting up burner inboxes, guys. So what does that mean? They're no longer using their primary day-to-day Gmail account, Yahoo, Outlook, Apple Mail, all of that good stuff, purposely and intently setting up brand new accounts just to receive marketing and discounts and promos and things like that. Just a good to know, guys. You have to plan ahead. Now, why are these 3 tactics going to work? Because together, you're going to watch this and you're going to capture high intent early before the inboxes get flooded. You're also going to deploy our new dedicated Dynamx win back flow post Cyber Monday, so you try to re-engage the new buyers lightning fast rather than just going dark and radio silent. You're also going to capture in September some zero party data that you're going to use to hyper personalize all of your campaigns. So here are some of our client wins from last year. So there's the total attributed revenue. One client made throughout November $198,000. Literally 60% of their total business revenue came from our email marketing efforts. Another brand, guys, as well, made over 397k just from email alone. You can see in blue, it's the attributed revenue. This is from the Klaviyo dashboard. It's just a simple Shopify placed order metric taken between 1st of November 24 until December 14th, 2024. Again, here is a 5 email sequence that we deployed the day after Cyber Monday. So we sent based on real-time data. We were taking reactive decisions and we managed to generate another 53 grand just from Klaviyo campaigns alone, guys. Trust me, do not go silent after Cyber Monday. It's the prime time to try and drive those repeat purchases. Don't be shy, don't be afraid to send. Go ahead and do it. I promise you're going to make more money. I guarantee it almost, actually. It's almost impossible not to. Now guys, quick heads up. If you're watching this and thinking, damn, I need this built for my brand, well, you're in luck. We're opening up a few strategy sessions this month for brands who want custom BFCM flows, segments, content calendars, all built for them. If that sounds like something you guys want, it's very easy. Just click the link below right now and book a call. I'll personally audit your account. I'll show you the gaps, and if it makes sense, we'll go ahead and we'll build the whole thing together, guys. So bye. Just an insight into something that I noticed last year. The early birds still won the day. Most of our clients made around 40% of their total November revenue. They made it within the first 2 weeks. But what happened was a lot of people as well held off. They didn't really spend on Black Friday. They didn't drop the money on Saturday nor Sunday. Some didn't even do it on Monday. But on the Tuesday, it was like a license to print money. Every campaign we sent, we just couldn't miss. The revenue that we were generating was crazy. And this was across multiple client accounts with multiple different niches. Some of the products didn't even have a major use case for repeat purchases. So don't be afraid to experiment. I'm going to give you a campaign content calendar towards the end of this video. It's going to get you launched on the 1st of November and it's going to move you guys right through to the 14th of December. So you're going to be covered A to Z throughout that period. Tactic 1, early access for VIPs. So the strategy is very simple. Launch early, launch 3 to 4 weeks to your VIPs, and trust me guys, the early birds will get the worm. We're going to go in a second here and we're going to look at some ideas and strategies around that. A ninja hack: use dynamic coupon codes, guys, as well. Try and avoid static codes when you're doing your early bird launches. Why? Because you do not want that static code getting shared around and you're going to have multiple people jumping in and swiping it. So use the dynamic ones. By the way, guys, this Gamma doc is linked down in the description. All you got to do is just click the link, enter your email address, and it'll be sent immediately to your inbox, guys. So it's yours to keep forever. It's also got a couple of cheat sheets down on it towards the bottom. So I encourage you to go ahead and take this, guys, as this is something that we're going to be rolling out on multiple 7 and 8 figure accounts that we manage. You can tailor this. It's all bespoke. It's unique to every brand and all of that good stuff, guys. These are just merely examples here. I'm giving you some flow examples, some subject line examples, and all of that good stuff. Let's jump into tactic 2, the post Cyber Monday win back flow. So this is a good time now to go inside Klaviyo and we're going to look at this flow. I'm going to show you, firstly and very importantly, how this gets triggered. We trigger it by creating a segment. I'll show you the definition. So I've named mine one-time BFCM buyers who have not purchased again in the last 5 to 10 days. So the cohort is very simple. I'm asking a question: have they placed an order at least once between the 28th of November to the 2nd of December? And placed order is at most once over all time. So this is a very important one here, guys, because I do not want this win back flow to trigger to our most loyal brand enthusiasts, our VIPs and our customers. We've got a different separate flow for them and different campaigns for them. So this is for the newbies, guys. Maybe for people that were window shopping for a little while, waited until you released your best offer on Black Friday. That's for them, okay? Very, very important. Then another additional safety filter is: has person opened email at least once after November 15th? Why are we asking this screening question? Is we just want to make sure they're already opening up the emails. They've already got a bit of intent there. So that's who we want to receive this flow. And again, very importantly, guys, always protect yourselves. There's an and statement, and we're asking, can person receive email marketing, and why? Because person subscribed. Very, very, very important. This is the segment that is going to power your brand new Dynamx Winback BFCM 2025 flow. It's very simplistic in nature. It's not overtly complex. However, I am going to give you guys a really big ninja hack here right at the end of this flow. So you're going to enjoy that. So very simple. We are triggering it and we're putting in one extra profile filter where we're saying placed order 0 times after the 2nd of December 2025, just to make sure that this doesn't accidentally misfire. We're going to have a 3 email sequence. The innards of these emails, the marketing message, the offer, if there is one, again, it can all be tailored and bespoke. There's no magic silver bullet. It depends totally on your brand, your audience, and your product, and the use case for a repeat purchase. And if you guys would like to, perhaps you don't want to offer another discount, that's up to you to decide, but the actual innards of the flow are going to remain relatively the same for pretty much everybody. So we're going to immediately, once we set this flow live, and again, guys, remember this flow is powered by the segment that's going to have hundreds, potentially several thousand people in it. So once we know and we confirm the filters are all true and everything's good to go, you're going to turn this flow on potentially around the 6th to the 8th of December. It's totally up to you, but that's a rough date range. Once you enable it, you do want that email to pretty much fire out instantaneously, guys. So just do be aware, the second you turn this on, it will release email 1 instantaneously. Then we're gonna wait 2 days. Time delay, I've put 6:30 p.m. recipients local time. If you guys have already used the smart send time test feature and you know absolute best time of the day to send these emails, and I encourage you to make sure that that's in here. 6:30 p.m. is kind of vanilla. It works across the board. Is it absolute best? No, it depends. If you've got like a low ticket product like a candy bar or something like that, for example, something that's sub $10, and then to hack for you, what I typically see is between 9 to 11 p.m. seems to be the absolute best time to send those emails. Why? Because people doom scroll and they impulse purchase really late at night. But this is a good all-rounder. You're catching people either just after their dinner, maybe they're on their way home from work, they're playing on their cell phones, whatever, they're going to get an email from you. Tailor this very specifically by selecting the drop down. Whatever works best for you guys, try it out. Then conditional split, placed order 0 times since starting this flow. If the answer is yes, they haven't made a repeat purchase, then send them email number 2. Again, tailored specifically to your own internal strategy, guys, in terms of the offering and the marketing message that you would like to convey. Let's wait another 2 days. Ask the question again. Hey, have they placed order 0 times again since starting this flow? If so, hit them with email 3. I highly encourage you to try and give a really good offer here. If they don't transact, we will add in another conditional split that's going to ask that question. So we're going to wait 3 days, conditional split. Hey, have they still not placed an order since starting this flow? Okay, if the answer is yes, we will update their profile property with a new property that we're going to create where BFCM winback completed, no repeat purchase equals true. Here's a nice hack for you guys. You can also set up internal alerts. If there's an abundance of people that are making their way down throughout this flow, you can set up an internal alert to yourself, your e-commerce manager, maybe it's a virtual assistant, whoever is actually managing this, including your agency. They can receive this email to let them know that, hey, maybe we should go in here and tailor the strategy. We could add more emails. The emails that we have in here, they're not converting as well as they should be. So this is you sending an email to yourself or whoever the appointed person in the team is that's responsible for the Klaviyo account. So I'm giving you an example here where I'm sending it to myself. I'm sending it from Dynamx. I'm putting in a subject line and I'm putting in some information. You don't have to copy this exactly as is. It's just there as a placeholder to show you that you can take an advantage. And guys, here is the internal alert. It's a simple drag and drop. So is the profile property update. You can literally drop those in there and you can add a step. You can just simply create new and you can decide what the label is. If it's true, if it's false, is it a boolean, is it a number? You've got a lot of options here, guys. Okay, so another ninja hack is, let's say, for example, a lot of people do make it down and they are not becoming repeat customers. Well, you can create a segment based off this profile property, and then you can send those people in that segment dedicated campaigns with high intent guys to go ahead and try and really get them over the line. This is not the be all end all of flows. It's going to give you the best chance to drive a repeat purchase, and if it doesn't, I want to give you a mechanism to clearly go and identify that, spot the gaps, look back in, form quickly a new strategy, and start to send them campaigns. So these are going to be more your reactive based campaigns, similar to how I showed you in the doc when we sent those 5 that drove the extra 53 grand. It was based off reaction, guys. So again, we're trying to squeeze the lime as much as we can here, and we're trying to avoid just one-time purchases. We're trying to drive multiple repeat customers and honestly build brand enthusiasts, right? That's what it's all about. Yeah, that's our Dynamx winback flow. Again, guys, if you would like me or my team to come in and deploy this entire gamma doc in terms of a done for you service, you can simply click the link below, book a free, no strings attached, totally for free Klaviyo account audit. I'll personally come in, I'll look through the account, I'll tell you what you're doing well, I'll spot the gaps, and I'll give you some semblance of an insight into what you can do internally. Or if I think we're a good fit, I may make you an offer, guys. So that link is below. Go ahead and click it now. Visit dynamx.max for your free Klaviyo account audit. Let's continue to zero party data. So I'm going to actually give you an example. Very, very simple, but just so you have a bit of an insight into maybe what you can do and tailor custom for your particular brand and your particular needs. We like to capture this primarily from Klaviyo signup forms. You can also do it in Typeform, Octane AI, with quizzes. You could even use triple wheel or lifetimely if you want to go super granular in terms of AOV preferences, things of that nature. This is just a very, very, very simple but highly effective example. So let's jump quickly back into Klaviyo. We're going to look at a signup form that I created for you. So this is the zero party data example. You can also add a little teaser here as well. You can have a simple email opt-in and then a success step. So I'm asking for their name, which is optional field. The email would be mandatory. And then, hey, we're just asking a simple question here. Who are you shopping for? Are you shopping for yourself? Shopping for your partner? Shopping for family? Shopping for friend? Then we're giving them a little simple message here to let them know that, hey, you're signed up now. You're going to be first in line to reveal the exclusive drops and all of that good stuff, guys. Again, you can tailor this like really specific for your brand. No right or wrong way to go about this. I encourage you to also run an A/B test here just to check the submission rates and all of that good stuff. Let's jump back into our Gamma doc. What I want to demo for you next is how to actually use this data. Don't just collect it, but operationalize it. So segment the users based on pausing their quiz answers, their clicks, and their first party behavior. You're going to create conditional content blocks inside the flows and the campaigns. So let's think through. Let's say someone signed up on my sign up form right now. We were a fine jewelry brand, say. They selected the radio button that they were shopping for their partner, and their name was Stephen. So we know now that this is highly likely a male. He's named himself Stephen. He's also gone ahead and informed us that he's shopping for his partner. So what we want to do based on the data we have is display and show him gifts that we know for sure that people are usually banned for their partners. So we're going to hyper personalize the dynamic product blocks to show those gifts to him. You could even go a step further and you could take that entire segment of people, you could extract it in terms of a .csv file, and you can run retargeted ads via Meta and the like. We can also keep the party going with email. You can go and use SMS. There's an abundance of different omni-channel outputs, guys, that you can really lock in and hyper personalize these campaigns. So that's what I mean when I say the personalization, not just, hey Stephen, how are you today, blah 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 blah. Actually want to show it visually, and you can also go a little bit deeper in the copywriting, super hyper specific. So again, guys, I'm going to leave this for you on the screen here. You're just going to segment your users based upon behavioral data, create that dynamic content, and then split test your offers a little bit. This is our campaign content calendar. It's by no means exhaustive. It's variable. It's going to be customized, bespoke based on our particular client needs. If they want to send a little bit more, we can add more. If they want to send less, then we'll send a little bit less. If you guys would like me to make a new video specifically all about this campaign content calendar, go ahead and let me know. Like and comment below. I personally read and reply to each and every single comment. Your feedback's always greatly appreciated. If you want me to make a dedicated BFCM welcome series, abandoned card, post-purchase browse abandonment, all of that good stuff, go ahead and let me know, guys, and we can do that for you. I have also added a little cheat sheet in terms of the send and frequency summaries here, just with date ranges, frequency, and tactics. Again, guys, don't be shy. Feel free to add, experiment, remove whatever you think is going to line up a little bit better for your brand. This is just a more of a broad spectrum example, okay? Final recap and the next steps, guys. September is the new November. The prep starts right now, guys. Start with intent and behavior. Don't just rely on your demographics. Use your early accesses, your follow-ups, and real-time data to build momentum before those floodgates open. BFCM 2025 will be won by brands that plan early, segment smart, and execute fast. I hope you enjoyed the video. Now, if you're thinking, hey, I'd really love this built out for my brand, I want the flows, I need the segments, I want that playbook just done for me, good news is we can help you. At Dynamx, we have helped e-com brands generate over $40 million from back-end retention alone. And this BFCM, we're literally going to go all in. So if you're serious about scaling retention this Q4, click the link below, book a free strategy session. It's a one-on-one with me. I'll personally audit your account. I'll show you what you're doing well. I'll show you what you could be doing more of. We'll identify the gaps, and then we'll map out a tailored system for you guys. It's going to print money. So there's no pressure, just real strategy and execution that actually truly delivers and works. So go ahead, guys, book your call, like, subscribe, comment below, let me know what you'd like to see next, and we're going to together make this your biggest Q4 yet. So bye for now.